Sup guys, it's your boy, Billy Shakespeare here of Billy Shakespeare Vlogs. To subscribe or not to subscribe is not a question. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today guys, we're gonna be doing something a little different. Whew. Yorick, I'm actually pretty nervous about this one. But before we jump into that, remember to buy my merch. That's right. Yo, I'm hyped. Yeah, Billy hasn't disappointed us yet. In case y'all haven't noticed, I've been dropping straight up bangers here on YouTuber. Big Mac Macbeth, I'm about to go Hamlet, Romeo and Jules, and my girlfriend does my makeup challenges with my main girl, Anne Hathaway. No relation. But today I want to try something new, you know, growing as an artist. What do you think it is? Maybe it's a play where everybody doesn't die at the end? Nah. I've actually got a poem for y'all today. It's a sonnet, and a sonnet is a 14-line poem. A poem? 10 syllables. What happened to the plays, dog? This is what happens when YouTubers get famous, I guess. Yeah, like what does he think he can do anything he wants? Come on, Billy. We want the tragedies. So this one's called I Write Sonnets, Not Tragedies. Oh, well imagine. I think I know exactly what to do. Pacing the pews in a church corridor. Whoa, Billy just posted again. Again? He must have read my comment. We need to talk ... emotional. This must be serious. I really didn't want to make this video. Oh, come on. It's another one of those honest videos where they try to win back our affection. I just feel like I disappointed you guys. And Yorick. Sorry, Billy. He just doesn't get it. He's supposed to be making content for us. We made him. Yeah, where does he get off trying new things? I just wanted to feel, oh God, this is so embarrassing. Is he fake crying? Like, there are no tears. I can't edit this out. I can't edit this out. It's gotta be real. I just wanted to be creatively inspired. Cry me a river. Oh, Doug, did I tell you I stopped churning butter? Oh, word? Yeah, I work as a carpenter now. Wow, dude, congrats. What inspired the change? Just wanted to try something new. Did I just compare myself to Shakespeare? Today is a very special day because I'm gonna talk about the personal connection that we all have with our favorite creators and how that shit can get straight up toxic. On a related note, if you've been missing tech videos from me, I have a very special announcement at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for that or just skip to it. I'm not your dad. So something I've been struggling with lately is my identity on the internet. Like, depending on who you ask, I'm either a big YouTuber now and all of my old videos used to be so much better, or I'm a small YouTuber and I'm making fun of big YouTube channels because I'm jealous of them. And honestly, that's both a lot and a little to live up to. Ever since I started making commentary videos that have gotten a bit of a following, I've been getting comments and messages from old viewers of mine telling me to go back to the stuff I used to make, or that I'm not being true to myself. Like, I've already sold out because I haven't made a tech video in a few weeks. And it seems like this happens to everyone who gets a following at a certain point. Someone commented on my Instagram, I feel like you're trying too hard to be someone else now. I miss when you used to be yourself in your lip sync videos. But what's funny to me about these comments is that people say this stuff like they're a really close friend of yours and they're like sitting you down for an intervention. Jarvis. Oh, thank God I found you. I need you to be sitting for this. I am. What's going on? It's your videos. I just feel like you haven't been true to the Jarvis that I know. And as a friend, I really thought I should tell you that. Oh. Wait, I'm sorry, who are you? Who am I? Come on, I've seen at least like 5 of your videos. So, you're a YouTube subscriber? I mean, technically I haven't subscribed yet, but at this rate, I don't even know if I'm going to. And we don't know each other. Yet. Get out of my house. I actually don't really mind these comments because I know they're coming from a good place, and for the most part, the community has been like really supportive of the growth of the channel. But there's definitely a vocal minority of people who feel very entitled to the kind of free content that I put on this website, which really isn't all that surprising because when we connect with something, it can take on a personal importance and then it can begin to feel like that thing belongs to us, which is kind of beautiful when you think of it like that. But like, even if you feel some ownership towards a creator's output, that's on you. It doesn't mean that the creator themselves really owes you anything, which seems like it should be common sense. But just this week, I was watching Shane's Jake Paul series, and there's a part where they show all these kids arriving to Jake Paul's house because his address leaked. And let's just watch it because it's infuriating.
Like, couldn't you Google Team 10 House and it would pop up?
Yeah. Another thing that people seem to believe is that Jake would leak his own address so people would come. Like, why would you want around 50 to 70, 80 people outside your house at all times?
Hey, don't pound. Guys, don't pound. Knock. Knock is courteous.
Actually, what's courteous is not showing up to someone's private residence. And I don't blame the kids here because they don't know any better. I mean, Jake Paul himself did this to Post Malone. I blame the parents. We have to do better.
Jake definitely doesn't want that. None of us in the house wanted that.
Teensy, the wall. Get a piece of it.
Get a piece of the what? This is somebody's house. You can't just like break off a piece of their house as a souvenir. This is like vandalism, trespassing, and theft. It's a house, not like sand from an exotic beach in Spain. Hey, whose Lambo is that parked outside? It's mine. I got it from Beyonce's house. You stole Beyonce's car? I mean, technically, we made her famous, so it belongs to all of us. That's just not how this works.
Gentle, they make you famous. Gentle with the children, they make you famous.
Gentle? He's just standing there. He just wants you to leave his home.
Remember, you guys make them famous. You guys give them paychecks.
Who is this lady? Why is she trying to like rile up the kids like that?
We give them paychecks. We make them famous. Tell them to be gentle.
Unsubscribing.
Gentle.
What? I didn't hear this or when I first watched this. That is exactly what that's like the level of entitlement. It's like, what? What? I can't come into your house whenever I want? Unsubscribing.
It wasn't our fault. There's no way we would want that. But the whole world thinks that we wanted to make a spectacle of ourselves, or Jake wanted to make a spectacle of himself.
They did, though. You can't expect us not to come when you're giving it out.
Yeah, actually, I can expect that. First of all, the address leaked. Second, like, even if it hadn't leaked, there are tons of public addresses to private places, like the White House, Google headquarters, my place, but don't show up. Don't do it. Sure, Jake Paul is like famous because of young kids like this, but what they're paying for with their eyeballs is the content itself, not like entitlement to his private life. Like, if I go to Guy Fieri's restaurant and I buy myself a Flavortown sandwich or whatever it is he sells, my transaction is over when I pay the money and get the sandwich because I got what I paid for. I'm not about to also like roll up at Guy Fieri's house and be like, hey Guy, can I use your pool? No, but I make you famous. I give you paychecks. Also, Guy Fieri actually doesn't have a pool because it would put out the fire on top of his head. I cannot believe I'm defending Jake Paul. But we gotta step up our parenting game in 2019. And this isn't really an isolated incident. Like, you have Mac Miller fans bullying Ariana Grande on Instagram because they blame her for his untimely passing. And you have like Ariana Grande fans bullying Pete Davidson off of Instagram because they don't think that he's good enough for her. And then you have Kelly Marie Tran also being bullied off of Instagram. Wow, Instagram really needs to step their game up because people didn't like her role in a movie. And then in a strange twist of events, it turns out that half of the people harassing her were Russian bots. 2018 is a weird time. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is on social media, the line between content and content creator is blurred. Bo Burnham, one of my favorite comedy people and OG YouTuber, got at this perfectly when a heckler told him that she loved him while he was on stage.
I'm giving you attention, girl that's wooing. Are you happy now? You love me? That's very nice. You love the idea of me. You don't know me, but that's okay. It's called a parasocial relationship. It goes one way and is ultimately destructive. But please, keep buying all my shit forever.
Parasocial relationships are necessary to a YouTuber's success, but it's a double-edged sword because it can lead to frustration when the viewer doesn't get what they want. Like when they comment on every single one of your Instagram posts to check your DMs. Really, man? Check your DMs? Or when they ask you where the new video is, despite the fact that you've been very vocal that you're working on one. Hi. Thanks for meeting me. How do you keep getting in here? If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Huh? I found a key to your place on Amazon. Look, I need your help. Is everything okay? I mean, I get it, you have feelings or whatever, but where is the video? It's been 3 days, dude. My channel's not even... I'm tweaking, man. I've been having to watch Logan Paul. I think I'm going into debt from all this Maverick merch I have to buy. And I've been using the term savage unironically. Wow. I'll upload immediately. I mean, I do this all the time. Like whenever a musician I like changes their sound. Hi. Interscope Records? Yeah, I'm calling about every Maroon 5 album for the past 8 years. I get that Moves Like Jagger was a really successful song for you guys, but we all miss the soulful pop stylings of Adam Levine, Jesse Carmichael, and James Valentine. Hello? But on YouTube, where there are fewer barriers between creator and audience, we have to remember that creators aren't the things that they create. They're just like people with feelings and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you can't criticize creators. I actually think that's a necessary part of the dialogue. Like for me, getting feedback from my audience has been extremely valuable because there's a fine line between being confident in your creative direction and becoming Kanye.
For me to say I wasn't a genius, I would just be lying to you and to myself. Steve Jobs or Walt Disney, Howard Hughes, David Stern, Michelangelo, Da Vinci.
Though, I did compare myself to Shakespeare at the beginning of this video. I just want us all to be aware that there's a human being on the receiving end of the comments and expectations. And I see this as one of the primary contributors to creator burnout, which we've been seeing a lot of people talk about recently. This and the YouTube algorithm. I feel like I got off topic. Where was I? Oh yeah. Me. When I started this channel, I didn't know what I wanted to make. And to be honest, I still don't. But a lot of people do. They're like, I know what I'll do. I'll make a YouTube reality show for members of a royal family who've decided to give up their silver spoon and pursue careers as entertainers at a circus. It'll be called From Crowns to Clowns. But I didn't have a billion-dollar idea like that. I just started YouTube as a way to entertain and share with people. And for those who saw me as a tech channel, this was actually never intended to be a tech channel at all. Like less than half of my videos are even tech related, but due to the way that the YouTube algorithm works, some people probably only ever saw my tech videos and just assumed that's who I was. I've always liked helping people and sharing what I've learned in life, school, career, like whatever. But I wasn't in love with the idea of working in the tech industry and making tech videos all the time. I just didn't want tech to take over my creative life and my work life. But I think I found a solution where I don't have to choose. So I have an announcement to make. I'm starting a brand new channel. It's gonna be for like lifestyle stuff and vlogs, including but not limited to tech. If you go there right now, you'll actually see a video I did about beginner mistakes that programmers make. And in the future, you can expect videos about like growth and development and adulting, all the stuff. I'm starting a separate channel for these more utility-based things, partly because hashtag the algorithm, and also because I want this to grow into its own independent thing. I'm trying to diversify, trying to build an empire here. Delusions of grandeur, that's like a theme in this video. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm gonna keep making stuff. And if you don't like it, sorry. Thanks to Mark Zucherman for turning on notifications. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. If you want me to butcher your name, turn on notifications and leave a comment on this video. Okay, so that's the end of the video, but I still have so many questions like, are you going to subscribe to the new channel? No? All right.